University of Alabama. As you know, there are two young men that capture the college football world's attention this past season. One of them name is Jalen and the other one name is Tor. So Jalen is going to be a junior this coming up season, and Tor going to be a sophomore this coming up season. These two young men are an outstanding athlete. They all have their own unique skill set. They have their own, game that they bring to the table. So Jalen has been the starting quarterback for the University of Alabama in his past 2 years, his freshman year and his sophomore year. During the freshman year, Jalen has won the Offensive Player of the Year, SEC Freshman of the Year, uh, first team SEC during his freshman year, and also won the SEC Champion during his freshman year. During his freshman year, he passed for a little under 2,800 yards for 23 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. So his touchdown and interception ratio is not too well, but it is what it is his freshman year. But the skill set that set him apart from Tool and the rest of the quarterback is the ability to run. He's a tremendous runner, very strong in the weight room, strong bottom half. He run really well, good speed. He rushed for 954 yards and 13 touchdowns during his freshman year at Alabama. His sophomore year, he did much better in the passing department. He doesn't pass for as much yard, but he, limited his turnover to only one interception during the whole season. And he also passed for 17 touchdowns, rushed for 8 touchdowns and 855 yards. And he also went for a combined of 24-2 record during his freshman and sophomore year. So if a guy doing that good during his first 2 years at his college, why are we talking about who should be the starting quarterback this season? Well, we all know during the championship against Georgia, Tua didn't have that great of a game. I believe he only completed 3 passes out of 8 attempts for like 27 yards. But they're struggling to score. Georgia, are not dominating, but they are winning the first half of the game. So coming in the second half of the game, Nick Saban and the coaching staff decided to switch thing up to put in Tool. So when Tool came in, capitalized the moment. He came in gun blazing. Even though he passed for one interception, that didn't ruin his confidence. He came in with a confidence, and he truly believed that he could bring his team back and win the game. So he came in, passed for 3 touchdowns and one interception. But as we all know, everyone who was watching the game, when Tua came in the game, Alabama offense clicked. They I feel like they got like a second win in the whole team, offensive side and defensive side. Tua came in, did a great job that helped bring Alabama to an overtime. So during the overtime, um, the first play of the game, well, the first play of the Alabama series, Tua got sacked for 16 yards. So when you lost 16 yards and your back is against the wall and your kicker is not the greatest kicker, you're starting to get panic a little bit. If you're a normal 18 years old athlete, but Tua didn't get panic at all. You can see the confidence in his eye coming into that second play. So Alabama called a fall vertical, and Tua dropped back, looked to his receiver, and I believe he threw a 41-yard touchdown, and that was amazing. After losing 16 yards, and you will be able to came back into the game and threw a 41-yard touchdown to Devonta Smith after losing 16 yards in the first play. That is amazing. This guy have tremendous confidence. So just because of that moment, it's put Jalen in a bad position. So now people are talking who should be the starting quarterback. And to be honest, this is my opinions. Everyone have their own opinions. But I think Tua should be the starting quarterback. The reason for that, because Tua is the better passer, and he also run. He's not a great runner like Jalen, but he could run. So he's still a dual threat quarterback, but his passing ability is much better. He can read the defense much better than Jalen. But if Jalen decided to stay, this team will be much more dangerous because all of the team that playing them will have to prepare for two quarterbacks instead of one because Jalen and Tua could both play. So every time it's coming to the end, they have to prepare for two, and it's gonna be really dangerous because if Tua have a bad game, Jalen will fill in. If Jalen have a bad game, Tua will fill in. It's gonna be great. But I really think Tua going to be the starting quarterback. I believe Jalen will transfer, but that are my predictions. These are my opinions. Uh, if you guys think otherwise, please leave that in the comment below. If you like what you guys listening to, give me a like, hit me up with subscribe. But that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Follow the dream. Appreciate it. Hello.